Hello folks, and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep, and this is going to be part 5 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign where I'm playing as Clan Imagawa. And for those of you who are following along with this campaign in this playlist, as of recording this video, I have not yet edited my previous video. So if you're following along and you've already watched part 4, of course, you will know that I have switched to a different kind of style for recording and editing these videos, and that is doing longer playthroughs and more editing, just because for this campaign there's going to be a lot of empty space that needs to be kind of cut out, and that's just so that I can kind of get a move on in this campaign, just because there's going to be a lot of burning turns and so on and so forth, a lot of moving shinobi. If you've been following along, you know that I have this and I got all of this to manage, and there's just a lot. There's a lot going on that just takes time to move these pieces around, and I've just been editing. I'm going to start editing these out. Again, I will, after recording this video, I will edit episode 4, which again, you will of course have already seen by now, but I'm just letting you know this because for now, I don't know how long these videos are going to end up as. So again, just bear with me. I'm working on this, and yeah, I will figure it out eventually. Right now, I'm kind of aiming for the half hour to 40-minute mark, maybe. That's my guess. But I'm not sure. Like I said, haven't edited part 4 yet. So if you watched, you've watched this and you've already watched part 4, and part 4 was like just 20 minutes, well, I'm sorry. That's how that ended up. But I'm going to try to do my best here. So in any case, moving on. I feel like so far I do like this style of talking less about everything, and that way I can get more playing done, and then just editing out all of the dry spaces, because I feel like in that last episode I did get a lot done, regardless of how long it may end up being. So things in Kyushu are going, it's a little bit weird. I feel like I'm helping them more than I'm hurting them, the Shimazu that is, because at this point they have I've just created, basically a 3-star general for them, and then I think they also have a 5-star general, and this is just because they keep fighting the rebellions that I keep creating, and they've just gotten these really good generals, and I don't really know what to really do about this right now. I guess I can keep moving my shinobi around and just kind of hope for the best. Yeah, I think I might go for Io now and just kind of see if I can make things worse for the daimyo here. He doesn't have a whole lot here protecting him, so potentially I can do some good work there. And then up here in Mori territory, I'm trying to help the Takeda survive in this part of Japan, especially Takeda Shingen himself. I would like him to be a real thorn in the side for the Mori clan. So I'm thinking, I want to draw, Takeda forces this way, away from the Takeda. I'm sorry, I want to draw Mori forces away from the Takeda. And I'm thinking maybe I double back around and kind of try to get this group kind of further away from this group here, because this is really nothing. I'm kind of worried that Shingen might die soon, but he's been hanging on so far somehow, even though he is in an Ashigaru unit. There is only 20 men left in his unit, but still, being a 6-star general, makes these Ashigaru be on, freaking steroids. Plus these 23 Nodachi swordsmen, it's not a ton, but that 6 stars really helps them fight hard. So, and maybe that even would beat this, honestly. Like maybe this crappy little forest would beat this. But I don't know. I want to help out in any way I can for now, just trying to help him survive, because at this point, if I can slow down Mori and kind of keep them from going into central Japan, which based on the throne room map, they already do have Kawachi, which is, it's a very, very good province. It's a very rich province, so it worries me. And I believe they have Sanuki as well. Maybe, let me just double check that. No, actually, the Shimazu have Sanuki, so that's a very rich province for them, so that's good for them. Mori do have Awa and Owaji, though, so they're not rich provinces, but still, they've made some progress, and if I can just kind of slow them down, that would be good. If they wanted to war with Shimazu, that would be really good, but I guess that just never happens. I mean, geez, oh Pete's, they just never go to war with them. And in this case, Shimazu actually has an emissary checking out Shikugo, so they might be looking at, going to war with me, actually, which is surprising considering how much, issues I've created for them with these shinobi, these little sabotage shinobi missions. But in any case, I'm also doing the same thing with the Hojo here. I just started doing this, so I'm not sure the effectiveness of it yet. And I'm also been doing this in Yusugi, and Yusugi's having a harder time dealing with it because they're more spread out. They have most of their forces here in Hida, which is this has always been a weird thing that Yusugi does. I don't know why they build up so heavily in Hida. It's kind of a crappy territory itself. It doesn't give you a lot. It's only 120 koku per year, and that's it. It doesn't give you anything else. So, but they usually build good buildings here. They usually, have an heir sitting out here, which they do. Or do they not? Oh, they don't have an heir here now. Where did the heir go? Oh my goodness, he wouldn't have died, would he? Huh. No, he must be, he couldn't be dead. I don't know how he would die, because did he die? Did he die like fighting rebels over here? Wow, that would be crazy. I'm tempted, I really want to try to assassinate the, Yusugi daimyo, but interesting. I wonder if I think that is the same guy. Yusugi Tomoki. Yeah, but in any case, my priorities right now, I think I can chill on the shinobi for now. I think that having a presence in all of my major enemies, or they're not even like officially my enemies. I'm allied with the Hojo clan, and I'm allied with the Oda clan, and I'm not actually allied with the Takeda. I'm just trying to help them out, and I actually am allied with the Shimazu clan, just trying to get some more money off of them. And I think I do actually want to send an emissary towards the Mori to see if I can ally with them as well, just to make that money. Just because if I look at my alliance income, I'm making 750 per year off them, off my alliances. And if I can, get another alliance, that can bring me up to 1,000 a year. So they're worth having, and they're worth really seeking out. So if I try to find, what am I doing with my emissary right now? So yeah, for my emissary right now, I'm scouting for my shinobi to make sure that these provinces are safe for them, to make sure there's no border forts. But I think that that's enough of that. I can just kind of go back to this port, and I can go looking for, where would I go? There's no ports. Man, that sucks. There's no ports over here. Like seriously, the closest port in Mori territory is Aki. So, oh man. I would guess that the Mori daimyo is here somewhere. Okay, well, I'll just have to start looking for him the old-fashioned way, sending out an emissary and see. These guys can help too, of course. These guys can try to find the daimyo for my emissary as well. And yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm going to be chilling out on the shinobi for now, but I do want to make sure that I want at least 2 full stacks in Shinano. That way, if I am attacked somewhere like Suruga or Mikawa, I can send down a stack to relieve that siege, while I still have a full stack hanging out in Shinano. That seems like a smart thing for me to do. So I'm going to work on that, and I do actually have this 4-star general here, and I actually looked this up before I started recording, because I'm going to start looking at these 4-star generals that are basically born this way, I guess. Is that I'm wondering if they're all historical figures, because we saw in the Oda campaign we had what was it, Kibata Katsue or something, Shibata Katsue, I think, for the Oda, and he was actually a historical general for the Oda, and very, very interesting fellow. And then I looked up this guy, Sakai Tatatugu, and he as well is a real person. He was a real person, and what's interesting about him, this is so funny. I've mentioned this before, but this is funny about the Imagawa clan in this game, is that, so we got Tokugawa Ieyasu, and this is the person that in the end eventually, I guess you could say, wins the Sengoku Jidai. Oda Nobunaga wins it for a while, with the help of Tokugawa Ieyasu on his right hand, and then another man, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, on his other hand. Those were his top 2 lieutenants, essentially. And after Oda Nobunaga died, it was Ieyasu and Hideyoshi that kind of had to have a little mini war over who would become shogun of Japan. And it was eventually Ieyasu that came victorious. And it's Sakai Tatatugu is one of Ieyasu's, I don't know, bodyguards or something. I think I read something about the four guards of Ieyasu or something like that. Anyway, I obviously have to do more reading about this fellow, but it's cool that he's here. But it's just funny that Ieyasu and Tatatugu are part of the Imagawa clan, because Ieyasu is of Mikawa, which was the Matsudaira clan, if I remember correctly, and they were essentially vassals of the Imagawas. So they're kind of like he's kind of like the Theon Greyjoy of the Imagawa clan in a sense. And but in this game, he is of them. So like he becomes an heir of this man, Imagawa Yoshimoto, who he dies. He's killed very early on by Oda Nobunaga himself. So, and when that happens, Ieyasu, switches sides, and he's like, all right, screw that guy. That looks like the Imagawa clan's over with. So now I'm free, and I can go work for the man who killed my master. And that's kind of that's kind of what happened. And for those of you who know more about Japanese history than me, you guys are just rolling your eyes right now. But so I'm sorry if I just butchered a ton of details there. But anyway, I think that's kind of the idea there. And it's kind of funny that these guys work for the Imagawa clan. But, I guess who else would they work for? So I get it. In any case, I got a 4-star general, which is my first good general other than my heir and my daimyo, which is nice. And the decision is this, do I have him in Shinano or do I have him over in Kyushu? The thing is that I think I will be fighting in Kyushu sooner. But I think that I'm fine there. I just feel like that when the time comes for me to actually fight the Shimazu clan, I just have a feeling that it's not going to be that difficult. So I think I would rather have 2 good commanders here in central Japan, just kind of holding it down up here. But what that will mean is that even though I was just saying that I'm going to chill out on the shinobi, I do want an extra 2 to defend him, because 2 is enough to defend the daimyo, because daimyos get an extra... They get like an innate defense bonus versus enemy ninjas. So they're just harder to kill by ninjas, which makes sense. You don't want it to be that easy to assassinate your way to victory. And the same goes for the AI. However, for, generals and heirs and so on and so forth, I think they'd still get some innate defense, but less so than the daimyo. So for an heir or for a general, you should probably have 4 shinobi at least defending them. Whereas with the daimyo, I think you're safe with just having 2. So in this case, even though I literally was just saying that I'm going to chill out on the shinobi thing, what I meant was when it comes to offensive shinobi, I still need defensive shinobi. So I'm going to send these guys over to Shinano and help defend Sakai Tatatugu. And that's going to leave me with an additional... 850 koku for this of the year, so not a ton, to be honest, but I'm going to train another archer and another Yari spearman. Just going to spend money on soldiers for now. Like I said, I want to fill this army up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spearmen. So I guess this will be my last spearman, and then I need to start sending spearmen to Kyushu to start building up, basically get the Ashigaru out of this army. I would like to have professional soldiers by the time I attack Kyushu. I still will use the Ashigaru, but I think that having at least one, group of professional soldiers will help me, because I need to, when it's time for me to take Kyushu, I need to really act quickly and get it over with fast. And yeah, that's gonna be the key, I think, is to build up towards that moment when I can do that here. Oops, I actually didn't mean to press the wrong button there, but that's okay. I was done talking anyway, and I put in my build order, so I got lucky there. I pressed, man, the enter button is right above the shift key, isn't it? So when I try to look for population happiness, I pressed the enter button on accident. Anyway, got it. God dang it, got it. Ninja going after my emissary. And it's time for me to train another emissary. Man, oh man. Oh god, okay. Well, at least I'm creating problems in Shimosa. So that's worth it. And Bichu as well. Ooh, man, that's quite the rebel stack in Bichu. All right, that's nice. And Aki. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, man. And Bungo as well. Okay, so that's good. And yeah, so we just have Shinobi and Bichu telling me that the Mori is planning on attacking Takeda, which is obvious. And I did lose a Shinobi here in Mimasaka to security forces. And yeah, so now Takeda has another heir. That's good. I wonder where he is. So he has 2 sons now, and is it here? So yeah, he is here, unfortunately. I was really hoping that he'd be over here because, yeah, he needs help. And it sucks that I just wanted this Shinobi to be an Aki to basically just to let me know what was happening. I didn't mean to cause another rebellion, and that's what I just did. So, oh, crap. Well, in any case, I can at least move some of these Shinobi around, and I got a little bit of money to spend for the rest of this turn as well. Well, for an average harvest, making 1,400 is not great, and yeah, I am starting to reach. This is what happens with this when you don't have a growing economy, but you do have growing armies. That means you have more mouths to feed, and the upkeep to feed these soldiers is starting to catch up to my economy. So I'm starting to slow down here in that regard, but I feel like it will be enough to fill out the rest of this army and to get me some more good soldiers over in this army as well. So I'm just going to hang tight on that. Things will be kind of slowing down here spending wise for the next couple of years, but I think as long as I just focus on, I just want a few more archers in Shinano, and like I said, I think I'm probably good on Shinobi for now, but I have a few more archers, and I can actually build or train some Yari Samurai so I can send them to Kyushu. And yeah, I'm just going to see where that takes me, probably go with that. Otherwise, things are looking pretty normal, I'd say. I did get another Takeda loyalist revolution here in Awami, which is good. I want more numbers for Takeda just to kind of beef up this army here, which is looking pretty slim. Now, I was able to spawn a gigantic rebel army here in Iyo. That would be fun if I could do some damage to the Daimyo's army of the Shimazu clan. And then I'm going to invade Sanuki with my little Shinobi force here as well. And I'm also spreading out through Mori lands, kind of looking for the Daimyo so that I can have my emissary catch up to him and then get an alliance with them, just for an extra 250 koku per year, which, as you can tell by my income at this point, it would be worth it. It would definitely be welcome to get that money. But at this point, things in Kyushu are looking, it looks like now that I've kind of chilled out on the Shinobi here in Kyushu, the forces here, I mean, this is a sizable amount of archers, that's no joke. But here, you know, just a couple Yari Samurai, not much, and then I don't know what's there, but I will be needing to get at least a couple units of Yari Cav in Kyushu as well. So yeah, I'm not going to be ready to make the attack in Kyushu until I at least have a few Cav units to take on those archers. Other than that, though, I think I'm just going to keep, you know, hold true to the course and keep on trucking along here. And here is some good news. Lord Mori has accepted my offer of an alliance. So yeah, even though my economy for this year is not looking good with only making 1,100 in the treasury for this year, that extra 250 will help for now, just kind of keep my head above water. And yeah, so that's good news, and I think he might actually be my first ninja target when I'm ready for that. Just because there's really not a lot in his way. You know, like Shimazu, I don't think is too strong, and then to his north there's a bunch of rebels, and then Oda. So he can take a lot of territory without much challenge, and I think the only thing that's really really holding him back right now is me and my Shinobi. So I think that if I can assassinate him and get some work done against him, then potentially I can actually inherit a lot of land, maybe. So that's my idea regarding that. And looks like the Portuguese had made it to Baizen. And yeah, so he's a 5-star, so he will It will be tough to kill with ninjas, but let me look at the personality here. This daimyo believes in a careful balance between quality and quantity of forces, an aggressive campaigning against his enemies. He is untrustworthy as an ally, and his warring nature makes him an unpopular neighbor. So there you have it. I actually haven't, I don't know. I feel like as far as him being a neighbor, he seems to be pretty nice to you if you're the AI. But yeah, I think as if you're the neighbor and you're the human player, I think he can be pretty nasty for sure. And the Hojo and the Yusugi are finally at war with each other. Hojo has been attacking Echigo here, and I believe Yusugi tried to attack Hitachi as well, so that's good news. That's what I like to see, as long as they're fighting each other and they're not fighting me. That's awesome. I believe, is Yusugi still at war with Oda? Yeah, so they are, but I don't think like either of them have attacked each other in a while. So yeah, I think Oda's just kind of chilling out. And other news is that Takeda finally has an ally. They're allied with the Yusugi clan, which is kind of ironic because, you know, historically they were fantastic rivals. But yeah, in this case, they are allies, and, you know, they got, you know, a lot of like cav archers, Yari cav, so that's nothing too crazy, but I did see an Odachi swordsman. You know, that's something. That's not bad. And yeah, over here, I'm trying to kind of I'm trying to leave them alone, because I feel like if I, you know, put a shinobi in Aki, even one shinobi caused a rebellion. So I was able to get a few more like loyalist spawns. So hopefully they were treated to Aki, just to kind of annoy them and get a presence going there. But in anyways, I feel like I'm losing a lot of shinobi to other enemy shinobis. So I'm just gonna kind of keep moving around at this point. And I want to keep. Let's see, what do I want? I was going to do something with my emissary. I might just bring him back to hang out. At this point, I have an alliance with every clan that I can have one with. I'm only not allied to Takeda and Yusugi, which are two clans that are each at war with one of the clans I'm allied to. So that's as many as I can have for now, which is fine. You know, I'm making what money I can. And yeah, other than that, though, I'm getting pretty close to getting built up here in Kyushu. And yeah, once I'm ready, just, well, you know, at this point need, you know, one more archer, a few more Yari samurai, and then maybe a couple more Yari cav, and then I think I'm ready to attack the island of Kyushu. It's probably not going to happen this episode, but I will. Yeah, I'm thinking it will happen in the next episode. Oh, no kidding! Look at what happened here. So this is unexpected. I've been talking a lot about how the Mori clan and the Shimazu clan never go to war with each other, but hey, it's happened. They've gone to war, so that's cool. And yeah, so obviously I have to choose which one I want to keep as an ally. You know, I think, okay, so let me think about this. I think for now, I want to keep yeah, it's tough because I'm going to be going to war with Shimazu pretty quickly, but if the Shimazu clan does... See, I need to think about who might win this war and who might lose this war, because if I'm allied to the person that loses this war and they lose all of their family members, then I can get their lands. I feel like Mori is in a stronger position, and Shimazu has their daimyo right here, and Io is on the kind of the front lines, I guess you could say. And there's a greater chance. See, I don't know how many. I think he has at least one son, and I don't know how many sons Mori has of age right now. So it's a tough choice, but I think I'm going to stick with the Shimazu clan for now. Just because I think they have the greater chance of losing the war, and then I could, you know, inherit their lands. But I am going to be going to war with them pretty soon anyway, so I will have to essentially re-ally myself with the Mori clan eventually, pretty soon. But that's okay. I got an emissary, and that's his job. So, I mean, do you wish to remain allied to Lord Mori? No. Alright, and okay, so that's nothing, and then, yeah, just more news from my shinobi. And yeah, I keep losing shinobi, so There's definitely some enemy shinobi that are picking off my guys, and I haven't been producing or training shinobi in a while, so, there's been some issues. I wonder where the attack happened. I mean, I don't know. Because Shimazu's been dealing with, rebels here, Mori's been dealing with rebels here. I wonder if it happened up here. Because Shimazu owns Nagato. Let's see if I can learn anything from this map. So no one has lost or gained territory when it comes to Shimazu and the Mori. So yeah, I don't know where that attack happened. It's interesting. I'll just have to keep an eye on that one. And with a good harvest, I'm now making 1,400, so not great. As I keep saying, my economy is falling a bit, but my army in Kyushu is getting pretty close. The Portuguese keep moving around, and I haven't seen anyone go Christian yet, I don't think. Yeah, no one's gone Christian yet, and the Portuguese have already talked to the Mori clan and the Shimazu clan by now. That doesn't mean that they haven't accepted their offer. That just means that they haven't started building churches or Portuguese trading posts yet. They can, or you can say yes, but you're not Christian until you start building one of those buildings. At least that's my understanding of things. So maybe we'll see some guns eventually, but for now, everyone looks to be Buddhist, which does work for me because I am using my, obviously my diplomacy is important right now. And if everyone is Buddhist, that means I can talk to everyone. So that's fine. And yeah, so I don't have a ton of money, but I think for now, I just want to train up, honestly, a couple units of Yari Cav and a couple units of Yari Samurais. And that might get me to where, that's like almost to where I need to be before I feel comfortable attacking Kyushu here. And yeah, I might bring back this little shinobi army back here just to kind of help disrupt things as I'm attacking with my military as well. So yeah, I don't think anything has really come of the... Ooh, that's quite a big little stack there in Kawachi. They could probably... Yeah, I think Mori might lose Kawachi. That would be nice because Kawachi is rich and has a river, so it can easily defend itself. So fingers crossed that they lose Kawachi. Other than that, though, I'm just going to keep cracking on and training more soldiers. Ooh, and it does look like the Takeda clan have lost a key. Just based on what I can tell on the throne room map, it looks like a key has finally fallen, which is too bad because I'm not seeing any Takeda Shingen here. He, might be in Sagami, but he also may have fallen. So that would be too bad, and that means that they are a weaker clan without him for sure. They still have a presence here in northern Japan, so they're not gone yet. And I would like to I keep trying to ally with them, but every time I think I've lost 3 emissaries at this point who have gone to Sagami and immediately gotten killed trying to start an alliance with the Takeda. So that's just not working out for me right now. Don't really have the money to waste on training more emissaries at this point, so I'm just going to keep cracking on. Oh, and Uesugi Kenshin has finally come of age. And in this case, he is the only heir for Clan Uesugi. So that means they've lost 2 heirs at this point. One by my hands, and then the other one potentially by the rebels that I helped create. So at this point, this is their 3rd heir. And he's a good one. He's a 6-star. Let's see if I can find him on the map somewhere. Wonder where he is. Is he? Yeah, there he is. Ooh, and he's a cavalry archer as well. Nice. That's a good unit to put a good general. Nice. Good for them. Good for them, bad for me. Yeah, he's a very, very powerful. He's one of the 3 generals that, or he's one of the 3 heirs that come of age in this game that start off at 6 stars, along with Takeda Shingen and my very own Tokugawa Ieyasu. He also comes of age as a 6-star. It's just that he comes of age much later in the campaign, whereas you get to actually play with Takeda Shingen and Uesugi Kenshin. Beginning and mid game, Tokugawa Ieyasu is very much a late game heir. And, that's actually kind of one of the reasons why I like to play the slow game with the Imagawa, because if I just rushed, I really wouldn't be able to play with Ieyasu very much. So that's how it goes. Ooh, and that hurts. Oh my goodness gracious. New treasury, 46 Koku. Yeah, so that is the sign that my economy can no longer support my armies. And yeah, I think that having those cav units must cost double because you're feeding the horse as well. So I think that's what really did it, was training those 2 horse units in the last year. Because I mean, obviously the poor harvest hurts as well. That wouldn't be what this really is, but considering that, you know, so what would it be then with an average harvest? Like, you know, a couple hundred. So yeah, I don't know. Things aren't good, but what that does mean is that it is time to attack. It is finally time to attack Kyushu. And let's see, Portuguese have lighted in Izu, so now the Takeda get to talk to the Portuguese. And yeah, still no one has gone Christian here. I don't have any money to spend. I can bring over 1 more Yari Samurai. And what I have here is going to have to get something done. You know, nothing over here in this direct area is looking too scary, I must say. Now, Satsuma is the only Shimazu province on this island that has a port. So that's a priority. Now, there's a 4-star general and then a 5-star general. They do have some Nodachi now, so that is a little scary, is having these Nodachi that I have to face. I think what I want to do is send these shinobi over to Satsuma to maybe cause some issues there, because I'm guessing they're training their Nodachi swordsmen in Satsuma because they get a +1 honor bonus to Nodachi that are trained there. So that is my guess. If I can kind of screw things up for them there, then potentially this can make it a little bit easier for me. But yeah, this is going to have to be the year to really go all in here. And the plan of attack, see, I would like more troops, because taking Shimazu kind of requires at least 3 like half-strength armies. I'm okay on that, except that a lot of my numbers are going to be Ashigaru. Now, I have a decent amount of Yari Samurai, but it's going to be a little dicey, and I'm tempted to... Yeah, I need to think about this for a second. I am tempted to bring my... I can bring my shinobi into Higo in the next turn, so I can try to cause some issues for them in Satsuma this turn in winter. And then in spring, I can try to cause some issues for them. Because I have to move... In this turn, I have to move this army and kind of spread it out between these 2 provinces and try to figure out how I want to attack. Because I have to attack Bungo, Buzen, and Higo at the same time. And I think if I have some rebels that are attacking Higo at the same time as I am, obviously they won't be on my side, but they can kind of mess things up for the Shimazu clan. So that's my plan with that. They, we already have rebels giving them some issues here in Hyuga. And yeah, that's it's going to have to happen this year though, just because at this point my economy can't support anything else. So I got to take Kyushu. Apparently, yeah, my economy can support, 2 decent armies here in Shinano, and then, whatever I have here in Kyushu, and that's the limit. So now I have to attack Kyushu and bring my taxes down to very low. And yeah, there's no money to spend, so all I have to do is move my shinobi to where I want them to, and then get ready to attack in the next turn. And now I'm wishing that I had these shinobi here in Io and Tsunuki to kind of slow down reinforcements coming for the Shimazu from Shikoku, because yeah, that's what's going to happen. I can definitely take these 3 territories at first, but then the issue is I have no idea what's in Nagato, so I have no idea what reinforcements can come from there, so I have to kind of overdo it, I think, on that side. And then the issue is, can I beat this force in Bungo with my air and this force that's relatively weak, and then properly reinforce it in time to defend against whatever's going to come after me from Io. And considering that Bungo borders both the provinces that I will be attacking into, I think that I will be able to bring over potential reinforcements from Higo and Buzen. in time to defend against any counterattack from Io. So that's what I'm thinking. I want to make sure that I bring my shinobi to follow my heir. And I do have another 3 is that 3-star general? Oh no, a little optical illusion there. If you stack 2 stacks like that, it looks like a 3-star general. But yeah, this is going to be my Yari Cav as a 2-star general. Saigo Masakatsu, hopefully I can keep him alive. If you've been watching my channel, you know that me keeping alive Yari Cav is a little dicey proposition for sure. But yeah, I don't have any money to spend, and I may as well just go on to the next one and yeah, not worry about too much about what's going on up here. Although I will say, Hojo, so I think Yusugi has taken Hitachi off of the Hojo clan, so that's nice. But the bad news is that Mori and Shimazu are no longer at war with each other. So that must have been like a little mistake. They made a mistake. They went to war with each other in an accident, and then they said they're sorry, and now they're back to being friends, which is bad for me because I could really use Mori bothering Shimazu on this side while I'm attacking them here, but that's not going to be the case. And even worse than that is that hopefully Mori does not counterattack and take over Kyushu, once I've taken Kyushu. So it's going to be dicey for sure. Does Shimazu have... Okay, so at least for example, if I take Bungo and if I make enough money on these places, so they have infrastructure in place so that I can start training soldiers immediately, depending on how much money I make. So it's gonna be a little... It's going to be a little bit of deciding what to burn down so that I can train something else. They do actually, yeah, they have a swordsmith. So they're making troops here with upgraded weapons. And there's, they got a ninja house as well. So taking these, famous archery dojo. So upgraded archers here. So there's some good stuff here. Another ninja house. Jeez, oh Pete's okay. So yeah, I can definitely gain something. Not this turn, but in the next turn. I will definitely gain something just by taking those 3 provinces. And let's see what's going to happen with my little rebellions in the Shimazu back territory. Okay, so Yusugi is retreating from Dewa. That's good for me. And I'm creating a rebellion here in Shimosa. That's also good. So yeah, it looks like my little rebels have taken over Dewa. It's nice because Dewa is a rich province. And if we can take Shimosa as well, that would be nice as well. Just because I have so much infrastructure here. Legendary archery dojo, Buddhist temple where they can train warrior monks. Lots of good stuff here. So if these rebels can take Shimosa, that'd be very, very helpful. But I'm not going to keep my fingers crossed. So other than that, things here are looking normal, I'd say. Let's see if anything else has happened that's noteworthy. Nothing really. And then looking on here, oh, Mori has gone Christian. Wow, that is super ironic considering that they're kind of they're like the zealot Buddhists of the game that like to go with the warrior monks. They're the traditionalists. That's what they are. So yeah, they're Christian now, so they can produce guns and they can do all sorts of fun stuff. They can build churches and Portuguese trading posts. And that also means that it's going to be a little harder to become allies with them unless I myself go Christian. Gives me something to think about for sure. Interesting. So I have created a little rebellion here. Will they be able to fend off this one unit of Nodachi? Maybe. But what I am going to do is bring these shinobi into Higo, and then potentially I can attack at the same time there's a rebellion happening in Higo as well. So I'm not going to send much. Ooh, actually, they've kind of switched their soldiers around. So this is my plan. Let's see if I have to change it. 3 Yari Samurai, 4 Archers, 1 Yari Cav. Can that beat this? So my archers, I have more archers than they have. Well, we have the same amount of units, but I have healthy units, and their general is at half strength. He only has 32 men in his unit, but he's a 5-star, so these guys are going to fight hard. but my archers can beat them in a skirmish engagement, and I also can shoot their 1 unit of Nodachi plus their Ashigaru. And then I also have a unit of cavalry, so he can kind of, you know, chase after whatever archers they have as well. So I think I'm fine doing that. And yeah, we're still allied to them, but I do want to break this alliance. So yeah, it's time. It's time to do it. Time to go to war. And then down here, ooh, I didn't bring a general. Ooh, crap. That was a mistake. So I got a 0-star general versus a 4-star general. Hopefully I do create a rebellion here because I'm going to need their help. Now there's not a lot here. There's 1 unit of Yari Cav with weapon upgrades, and then, you know, a unit of Nodachi swordsmen, and then a unit of 24 samurai archers, and that's the general. So he's pretty beaten up. He's fought a lot of rebels for sure. These guys are some grizzled dudes for sure. 4-star general, 5-star general, just from a decade of killing rebels. But let's see. I don't. Ooh, but did I have this right? Was this the right plan? Let's see. 1 archer. Ooh, I might have. Did I mess up here? Or do I need to bring? I might need to bring a couple units this way just to make sure that I can win here. Oh, that makes it a little tougher. So 360 versus there. They don't have a lot. It's going to be tricky. I have to make sure that I really get a lot of arrows into that Nodachi swordsman. And I also have to make sure that I do pressure their archers with my Yari Cav. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. Oh, and they do have a really good general. Man, that's tough. Because I want to leave this Ashigaru. I want to leave someone here in Shikugo just to kind of keep it safe. Oh, actually, no, that's his job. He's going to come down and cover down there. And is this enough, or is this too much at this point? Maybe just bring a couple of Ashigaru over to Bungo just to kind of give me some numbers over here. Maybe that's the play. And then I come down here with, this isn't much, but 2 Yari Sam, 2 archers, and 2 Ashigaru. Versus, yeah, it's not, they don't have much here, that's the thing. And I might get a good rebellion here to help me out. So fingers crossed that that works. And then here I'm going to kind of go all in and just push this back because I don't know what they have in Nagato. So I think that's what I want to do. Maybe I can actually just bring over a couple more soldiers to Bungo just to kind of help out. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. So I'm going to do that and yeah, see what happens there. Just keep cross my fingers and hope that that works out. Other than that, I think there's not much to do here. So yeah, the Portuguese are in Musashi by now. So, okay. Interesting. Okay, so no money to spend, obviously. Let's just get into a battle. It's been a while. Let's see if I remember how to do this. And yeah, so they have reinforced Bungo, so that's, yeah, tough. That's tough. Alright, so first things first, battle in Higo. My 360 versus their 179. And yeah, my 0-star general versus their 4-star general. And I'm not seeing rebels. There's no rebels showed up, so that's too bad. At least I'll outnumber them, but it's going to be tough with the quality of their commander and their troops, to be honest, as well. Okay, I see them charging at me here over the hill. Got Yari Cav leading the way, followed up by Nodachi, and the general and the archers are in the back. So yeah, it's time for me to get my guys sorted out and ready to go. Let's just make sure that I have spears in front. And archers in the back, obviously. Alright, I'm trying to bring my right flank up to this hill, and it looks like they might be trying to take the bait. Nope, they're running away now, so that's nice. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is use this time to try to get some high ground here over here. See if I can use that to my advantage as the rest of the army comes in. Got archers. So yeah, they did bring in an extra unit of beaten up archers, but it's not much. It's 37, and then 24 is the general unit, and then they do have that healthy, nearly healthy unit of Nodachi, and my archers are going to have to do a lot of damage to them to, you know, get anything done here. But I think if I can get some high ground, then potentially I can be okay. Okay, so the Yari Cav keeps on thinking it wants to rush in, but it hasn't been getting a lot done so far. Every time it comes close to me, it realizes it doesn't want any piece of me. Now I need to make sure that as soon as I'm in range of these Nodachi's swordsmen, I'm starting to get shots in, and yeah, if they want to clash with my, anytime they get close, they start running away. So need to make sure that these archers are shooting these Nodachi there. They're in range, so start shooting right away. And same here, shoot them right away. Do as much damage to these Nodachi swordsmen as possible. I need to get them down. I don't know if the angle is so well. They might be, my spearmen might be a little bit in the way here, but in any case, actually, you know, I'm doing a lot of damage here, taking off a lot of Nodachi swordsmen, and they're starting to retreat, which kind of makes me nervous. I kind of wanted them to take a lot of casualties in this battle, because I don't really have any cavalry to chase them down with in this battle. So it's unfortunate for sure, but you know, in any case, if I do have to chase them, I will do my due diligence. All right, that's gonna be that. Sweet. Only lost 3 men, killed 72 of theirs, so not bad. And yes, I did destroy 4 facilities, and I pillaged 825 koku, so that gives me a little bit of something to work with there. Hopefully I left something there that I can, you know, train soldiers with. And this is going to be a little bit of a toughie, because I did reinforce with more soldiers, and I'm looking at a fight of 600 of my guys versus 561 of theirs. They have a 5-star general. I have my 3-star heir. Let's see if I can get it done. Now I am in a position where I had to fight in rain. I didn't have any choice. I was able to get light rain, and you know, I'm not seeing any Nodachi swordsmen. Oh nope, there is a unit of at least 1 unit of Nodachi swordsmen. So yeah, it's going to be important that I get some shots in on them, and I'm not sure which way I should go around this. This doesn't look very good going up through there, but I don't think they're really giving me an option. Obviously I don't want to go through the forest, because that's not going to give me an opportunity to really shoot the Nodachi. I think I want to make sure, I want my cav probably to come out here just to kind of, you know, get ready to strike them when they turn their back on me, hopefully. And then yeah, if I can kind of get an open engagement somewhere up here, that might be the best thing for me. Nope, never mind. We're looking at 2 units of Nodachi. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. I don't know if I can win this one. And archers too. I mean, how do I outnumber them? I feel like they outnumber me. 1, 2, 3, 4 units of archers, but a few of them are banged up. And infantry-wise, other than Nodachi, they just have the 1 unit of Yari Sams and 2 units of archers. So it looks like, oh, wait, is that the 1 unit or 2? I can't quite tell. And then, yeah, their general as well. So if I can kind of, looks like they're trying to bring their archers down here maybe to shoot my cav, maybe? I can't tell, but over here on this side, I am trying to get a position, possibly maybe like up on this hill and get a high ground on them. That's what I'm aiming for here. And I feel like this is working, because they're kind of taking the bait and just kind of going after my Yari Cav. And in the meantime, I'm getting a good high ground position with my infantry over on this side behind them. So that's looking okay. Now they've turned around. So maybe this is the time. Maybe I charge them with my Yari Cav. Ooh, I don't know. Usually when I'm too aggressive with my Yari Cav, that's how I lose them. But you know, this is going to be one of those battles. It's going to take you know, possibly a good move or two to win it. And now they are starting to come over the hill towards my my main body of infantry. It's a little bit tricky here. I really would like to get into that general right there, because if I can kill that general, that's my main guy. If I can get into him and kill him with my Yari Cav, then everything would be worth it then. Let's see, it looks like I am starting to take some shots from these guys in the forest here. I can't charge them because they are in the forest, but if I can kind of get out of their range here, and just the fact that I'm kind of distracting them here is good, and that's fine. I've only taken 2 casualties so far, and I need to come over here and make sure that I'm getting shots into their Nodachi as soon as they come into range, that is. So let's see, I need to bring over my left flank and get it closer in, and I think I'm fine for now. I'll probably have to skirmish with these guys a little bit. And how am I doing? Am I still taking shots? Yeah, I'm still taking shots, so let's just get back a little bit. The fact that I'm drawing them back here is good, and maybe, gosh, it's tempting, because I know that many archers would do a lot of, they would beat me. They would beat my Yari Cav. But the fact that I'm kind of taking them out of the battle here is kind of, I guess that's a good thing. I guess that's a win for me. And how are we doing on this side? I want to make sure that as soon as I'm in range of these Nodachi swordsmen, I need to be able to, shoot them, of course. Maybe if I... It's tough because the rain is taking away a lot of the casualties that I should be doing. So let me switch targets and make sure that I'm shooting the unit that is not in loose formation. And same, no, I can't do it here. So these guys are going to have to shoot at that unit, which is too bad. And yeah, no one's in range of the Nodachi yet. Maybe if it's time for me to be a little aggressive with my Cav and get them... Yeah, I got to move them up. I got to keep them close to what's happening here. And over here, okay, so now the Nodachi are moving, so now it's time to target them with everything I have and get them down as low as possible. Yep, they're in range, and then here as well, I need to shoot this unit as soon as it's in range here. As soon as that arrow turns green, I need to start targeting it. They're targeted, and now I can take down these Nodachi. I can select my horses and get them into this general unit here, so my Yari Cav are going to engage. And what I'm thinking is maybe I can send my Ashigaru to... See, I might lose... Oh, shoot. This is going to be tough. So I need to get my Ashigaru here, because I don't want to lose my left flank, which I will lose my left flank. So I need to get my Ashigaru quickly in there and get them on engage at will against those Nodachi. Maybe I can break their morale. And then these Yari Sams need to get into here versus them, and I need my heir to get back because my heir is in grave danger, so I need to get him away. And yeah, it's tough because, okay, so I need to get my archers here fighting those Nodachi swordsmen. I can get my heir back to try to keep him, in some relative safety here. Get my spears there. And how my Cav doing? So my Cav are fighting Ashigaru, which is really bad. So that's... Oh, no, now they're running away, and I'm going to lose my Cav unit. That sucks. But I can shoot down their general, because he's right there. So yeah, I can shoot down their general, and I can chase him down there. That's fine. Shoot him. And yeah, I did lose my left flank, which sucks. But if I could... Oh, now my general's running away. Dang it. Oh, dang. That sucks. The good news is he might actually get away here. He might. I mean... He should, because they don't have Cav. And as far as the rest of these guys, I'm probably just going to lose. There's a good chance I'm just going to lose them here. I mean, I have a decent little group of Yari Samurai that are fighting here, but the fact that they have a 5-star general means that these guys are going to fight very, very hard. And yeah, why do I have a unit of Ashigaru just hanging out here? They must have gotten stuck on something. Oh, that sucks. That's a real pain in the butt. Let's see if I can get them. Yeah, now they're running away. I wonder if they got stuck on that building, because they were supposed to be there for me, and they were not, so that's unfortunate. And yeah, I'm probably not going to get these archers back, which sucks. Yeah, I mean, I could try to retreat them Maybe that's just kind of what I have to do. Maybe if I retreat one and then just use the other one to kind of hold back. And maybe I can try to get them to, you know, at least save one of these units of archers. Yeah, tough loss. Lost 356, killed 231, so that's not good at all. Hopefully my heir did survive. And okay, man, I'm not going to find out until after this battle. So I do have to fight another one. 660 versus their 505. Let's see if I can get it done. Alright, so it looks like we do have the general hanging out there on that hill, and the rest of the army. Looks like they do have some Nodachi swordsmen, archers, and archers over there. Now I'm guessing that the main battle is going to be on this hill, so I'm going to try to come around on this side and kind of make it an even fight if I can. Okay, and as I was scouting out the forest, I do see we got some Nodachi swordsmen coming in right here, so I need to make sure that I turn around my men and get some shots in on these Nodachi that will be coming out of the forest soon. I want to make sure that, let's see, got my guys facing forward there, and let's see, spearmen out front and spearmen out front here. Gotta get my guys back, and ooh, this is getting a little bad. Gotta make sure I get my archers back, and let's see, archers gotta shoot there, and archers gotta shoot there as well. And oh man, that's tough. They're gonna, ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. So let's see if I can get in a flank here. Ooh, this got 3 units of Nodachi. Dang, that's very bad. So let's see if I can get archers shooting there. And yeah, if we can just beat these guys, that would be nice. Let's see if I can hold them off and get a flank there. And let's see if I can get my general around and maybe get a rear charge. That would be nice. And yeah, I need you to go faster than marching. Go faster than marching. And yeah, get a little flank attack there. Get some shots with my archers there. And man, oh man, these guys are tough. Okay, so we are getting some shots with archers into this Nodachi unit, and we are getting some shots there. And man, they're getting my general down. My general's losing badly. Oh, he needs to get out of there badly. Ooh, this is tough, man. The Nodachi are tearing me apart here. Oh man, I thought I had enough archers. I don't have enough archers. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this battle as well. Oh man, what a disaster. Dang, oh dang. Oh, gross. I lost 339, killed 133. So back to the drawing board. That invasion did not work well. Oh god, that sucks. Okay, so what am I gonna do about this? So I'm getting some Iko-Iki revolt in Awami. That's actually because they went to Christianity. Ha, that's funny. Iko-Iki revolts suck because that means there's gonna be warrior monks there. So Mori's gonna have to be dealing with that. And okay, so I did lose my alliance with Lord Hojo because we are now at war with the Shimazu. And that's unfortunate. I wasn't really thinking about that, but you know, my hands were tied. I had to go to war with the Shimazu clan. I was making no money. And let's see, I did at least get 1 rank on the one general that did win his battle, Saigo Nashige. So that's good. And let's see, we got a shinobi that was working for Lord Takeda here in Shinano. And let's see, I'm losing shinobi in Awami as well. And then Higo as well. And yeah, that was a real bummer that, okay, so let's go back to the drawing board. This is bad. This is really bad because these forces can now come in here and just flat out beat me. Let's see, so this is going to hold out for a year? Dang, oh man, that sucks. I was really hoping I could just kind of quickly kill this general because he's a 4-star general, but in this case, I don't think I can because this army is going to get caught out. They're going to get surrounded on this side there and here as well. So, ooh, I may have been off more than I can chew. Let's see. I need to get these shinobi into Shimazu territory and start causing havoc here in Nagato. So I need to do that. And let's see. How about these shinobi as well? They need to go back to Bungo, I guess. Maybe Satsuma, just to hold these guys back a little bit more. because I basically won this territory, but I'm just gonna have to give it up again. That's the thing, which is very unfortunate. I'm also losing Shinobi. That's the thing. Every time I go to Bungo, I'll lose Shinobi because they must have Shinobi guarding their 5-star general, which makes sense, of course, right? Ooh, this is tough. I'm going to have to think about what to do here because I do not have a lot of soldiers left. I did get my heir. My heir is still alive, but he did lose a command star. So now he's down to 2 stars instead of 3. Oh man, that is tough. Maybe I can kind of get them to attack me at River Province. That's an idea, you know? And I can get them to take losses here in Shikugo and then I can counterattack. I made some money off of that, but mainly the main thing is that I will be able to get forces back. And I think what I'm thinking is that because those cavalry units that I had cost so much in upkeep, and by essentially losing both of them, I will get a lot of money back in upkeep. It's just going to be a matter of getting those forces in time. That's the thing, is that I don't have any troop producing facilities here in Kyushu. I just produce agents here. All my troop producing facilities are here in Honshu, so it's going to be tricky for sure. I can definitely get an archer going and a Yari samurai going right away, and I can pull back this army to Shikugo just to kind of hold here, and then it's just going to be a matter of, do I think I can hold Shikuzen for now? 356, a lot of Ashigaru, 1-star general versus their 3-star general, and potentially him too. That's the thing. He can attack Shikugo or Shikuzen. That's the issue with him. So that's tricky for sure. Ooh, this is tough. What I can do, well, even though I'm losing Shinobi every time I go to Bungo, I think if I can try to hold him here, then that's worth it. And in addition to that, I think I need to get some more Shinobi going as well, just to flood Kyushu at this point, because I can afford them, I can get them going, and I can just kind of flood Kyushu and kind of create more issues. And I can bring these guys down as well. Nagato is Shimazu territory, so that's gonna be good for that. Oh man, what a disaster of a turn. Oof, that was tough. Anyway, going forward, it's gonna get dicey here pretty quickly. I was thinking things were looking decent, but as soon as my money dried up, I made an attack, and it's an attack that, I don't know. I guess I needed more soldiers, obviously, but I couldn't afford them, so my hands were kind of tied. And the only other options, I guess, would have been from just bringing, soldiers from Shinano over. But when you look around me, how can I really justify that? I mean, look at all of this. There's just all of these forces surrounding me on all sides. Yusugi, Takeda, Hojo, Oda, even literally are all bordering Shinano. So it's hard to justify bringing these armies to Kyushu. So, yeah, I don't really know. I'm just gonna have to see if I can build up and quickly possibly win a defensive battle or two, and to do enough damage here to kind of drive them back. And in addition to that, I just keep hoping that my Shinobi can kind of delay them. So that is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Kanasep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.